Okay, so for the second part of our rant, which is the second thing that actually made us really pissed off this month, there was a controversial leaked video in which Woojin was like going around being his usual self, trying to pretend to be an interviewer and talking to his various members, pretending to interview them. And apparently the various members said some questionable things. Apparently Jihoon said things like, why are we getting paid so little? Ong said things like, why don't we get enough sleep? Guan Ning called out on this sassing that was parked in front of their house every day.
Sungwoon possibly said, I'm not even gonna say that he said it because I don't know. Like, I'm not some forensic.
Oh no. Apparently,
specialist.
okay. Like side note, apparently, South Korea released like one statement. I'm not sure if it's true, but like they released a statement saying that after scientific like analysis, Sungwoon was not the person who said that.
Oh yeah, fans sent the video to a forensic analyst, by the way.
But I am not gonna trust because you know, such things is.
It's ambivalent. It's very ambivalent.
In general, this was like the things that was the controversial topics.
The major thing that happened was very few people were actually looking at the video. They were looking at the transcript of the video, and then after they read the transcript, they looked at the video and they were like, yes, I'm very sure that's what was said. Unfortunately, it's not actually that clear. We can't actually say for sure, but that seems to be the general consensus after this whole thing has blown over.
Like, after looking at multiple sources and stuff, that's our conclusion, that
because
everything is very unclear and there's a lot of he said, she said going about.
Yeah, because like the words, okay, like the Korean alphabet and like the Hangul, right? A lot of the time, like same words, okay, like same meanings can have different words, and same words can have different meanings. So, and the thing is, they can sound the same depending on the context used. So the thing is, on top, adding onto the fact that you can't really hear, that audio quality is not that great. Plus, like this fact, it becomes very questionable when you want to like make this into a huge scandal.
But yeah, because of such, like, you know, people saying such things, and then when other people read it, they automatically think, oh yeah, that's what happened.
But the thing is, you don't actually know.
They didn't even know that the video was live.
Yeah, they didn't even know that they were filming. They were just doing like those kind of like, hey chingu kind of idea.
And the thing is, honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing. Like what they were discussing. Like for example, the sleep schedule. Okay, I'll start with the sleep schedule.
Like what Jihoon said about the sleep and the payment.
Okay, let's start with the sleep first. Cause sleep, right? Like I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but like Daniel is sleeping like 1 hour.
About an hour.
About an hour a day.
Which is very unhealthy, by the way. The normal human body should sleep about 7 hours a day.
The boy has narcolepsy too.
Yes.
So like you are talking about like 1 hour a day, and the thing is, we are talking about comebacks, variety shows, practice, CS, advertisements. That is a lot of things to handle. And don't forget, if they're holding concerts, which I think they will be soon, he's flying off as well. That includes jet lag,
fan meetings,
fan signs. That is a lot, and you're only sleeping an hour a day. That is not enough.
His body won't be able to regenerate.
And
if you didn't know, right, like I think a while back, like Daniel did get very sick.
Yeah.
At one point, he got really sick, and it's very unhealthy.
None of them have it easy because in the end, they are still the nation's pick. Meaning that they have a certain set amount of popularity, and with popularity there comes schedules. And because of the fact that 101 is not a permanent group, right? They're gonna disband. They're gonna squeeze as much money and earnings from the boys as soon as possible before they disband. And then it comes to the money part. Like, they're squeezing so much money from the boys.
And then you're not paying them enough. It's very...
Exactly. So you think about it, their health is already like being on the line. So that means they're gonna see the doctor more and all of that. How 101 works is that their 101 is currently under YMC, right?
YMC.
It's currently under YMC. So YMC will take
Let's just imagine this.
Yeah.
So you have the whole income of, let's say, all the things that they earn through merchandise, albums, everything.
CS, everything.
So let's just round it up. Half of this portion goes to YMC because that is the main company holding this entire group. So they have the full right of this entire group.
Yeah, of everything. So 101. So they'll take half of the profits.
So half of the profits already go. The rest of the profits are gonna be split into the
different
companies. So example, Minhyun will have Playlist, and then like Jihoon will have MMO, wait, no, Maro.
Maru.
Then like Daniel, Jisoo will have MMO, that kind of idea. 101 has 11 members. So they already took out half the profits, right? Then that amount split into 11. And then from that 11, half of it goes, let's say half of it goes to their company.
So, and then the company itself, like,
then take some of the
money,
and then give the rest to the boys.
Not exactly.
Not exactly, but
this
that,
is the
that is
simple
the,
This is the simplified version. So when you talk about like the album sales and everything, like basically everything, right? They're not earning a lot.
how much is there left for them?
Oh, we can probably do the math. But yeah.
I'm not gonna do the math for you.
And that is provided, right, that the members actually get half, and usually they don't. Yeah, and it's important to note that South Korea actually has a law like that basically states that if you're a foreigner working there, you actually get paid less. So even though like your 11 shares, right, like 11 shares, Guan Lin
will get lesser.
Guan Lin will definitely get lesser. Regardless, he will get lesser.
Yeah, it's more to do with
Yeah.
It's more to do with like paying across countries.
It's something with visa, that kind of idea.
So
I
in
can't
the
remember
end,
what
right,
is it.
how much they earn is actually not as much as you think they earn.
Yeah, Guan Lin's pay is actually probably going to be tied up by the customs. I'm not quite sure
Something
exactly
like
what.
that.
Yeah.
Because they still have to go through things like tax and all that.
Someone from CLC actually made a good video on this one. So if y'all want to go and find it, please go find it.
Yeah.
It's a very good point.
Yeah, exactly. They definitely get paid lesser. So like him raising the point is interesting, and like it's interesting because it means that it's an issue. Because you have to remember, they are in a public place. So the fact that they, like, even though the camera is off, the fact that they are mentioning it, right, it means that it has been an issue that has been boiling under them for quite some time. Which, in my opinion, just goes to show that they're not earning a lot. Then what else were they mentioning? Like, what apart from that?
So Guan Lin said the whole thing about the fan in front of their door. Okay, I'm just gonna clear it up that a saseng is a overly crazy fan.
It's not the same as a fan site following an idol. Okay, like, cause like some of you might equate that together. But okay, basically a saseng, right, is obsessed to the idol, like obsessed about the idol to the point whereby they would do anything to get the attention of the idol.
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything, even if it means hurting those idols and hurting people around them.
Hurting themselves.
Or hurting themselves. It doesn't matter who they hurt, as long as they get their idol's attention. And that is scary.
I will give you some examples. Like, there are people who pull their hair. There are people who stand in front of their vans, their cars. There are people who spike their drinks. There are people who put voice recording and other weird devices into teddy bears and
Cameras,
gifts.
like things in toilets.
Some people also
Hotel
put
rooms.
GPS on their cars.
Yeah.
101 has very bad sasengs.
It's not just 101, but
Actually, every group has something.
every group has, but 101
101
has like exceptional sasengs.
because
Because they're the nation's group.
yeah, they're the nation's group. They have a lot of popularity, and when you have more popularity, that means there are like a larger amount of crazier fans.
A lot of them are usually at the age whereby they are able to earn money, but they're not busy enough or matured enough to like
know how to spend it wisely.
Yeah. Or like how to be a proper human being in this case. Like, they are your idols, that's the thing. They are your idols. They're not your boyfriends, they're not your husbands. Like, I mean, we can joke about it like, hey, that's my husband, my man right there. Like, that's fine. But the thing is, bottom line
At the end of the day, they don't know you.
yeah, and they are an idol.
They're merely a picture on a screen that is there for your entertainment.
Yeah, and the thing is,
They don't owe you anything, and you don't owe them anything.
yeah, and the thing is, they're gonna fall in love with someone else. Like, I know it sounds really harsh, but the thing is, they are gonna fall in love with someone else. Someone else is gonna make them smile and laugh the way they make you smile and laugh, and it's not gonna be you. Like you can try, and yeah, there are times that, you know, like at fan meets and stuff, but the person that's gonna stay by them side by side for the rest of their life, every day and everything, is probably not gonna be you.
Yeah, statistically, idols, celebrities do not date fans.
Exactly.
Love should be a thing that should be celebrated. So if they find someone that makes them happy, why don't you let them be happy?
And if you're a true fan and you really support their happiness, then you should be happy for them if they do find happiness.
Exactly. Such things are terrible. Don't even try to become one. It's not something to be proud of. Like, I need to reiterate this very strongly. To be a sassing, right, is a disgrace. It is not something to be proud of. No matter what, right, if you are a sassing, you are a disgrace. You are a disgrace to the idol. You are a disgrace to the fandom. You are also a disgrace to your family. Because, you see, you're a disgrace to your idol because you're hurting them and like their fandom. And probably like the people they love. You're a disgrace to the fandom because you give people the wrong impression of the fandom. And like you make the fandom look terrible. So yeah, you're a disgrace to the fandom. And then you're a disgrace to your own family because your family raised you to be better than this. Your family should have raised you to be a kinder, better person.
Overall, like what netizens have said about the situation, about like how they are ungrateful and they are basically they said a lot of like very negative comments about how the boys should be nicer and should
be more grateful,
and
uphold their reputation.
It's like
honestly, I feel like it's the netizens that need to be more grateful to the boys.
Yep.
But of course, that's our own personal opinion.
Yeah,
so you can go on and like you can support them, you can like them, but that's just our own personal opinion.
if you like them, that's all good on you.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Yes.
We're not telling you what to do or what you shouldn't do.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, you are you, and you should be, and you have the right to do what, like make your own decisions.
Yeah, and you believe what you believe, I guess, like in the terms of news and like in terms of what you want to believe. But I guess, like maybe
we should just point out that always check your sources,
Always
multiple sources, and then you form your own opinion. Because
never come to a full-on conclusion after looking at one source.
no, the thing is, even after looking at multiple sources, right,
You might not have.
you can't even have a full conclusion because regardless, right, of whether you are in Korea, out of Korea, international or basically Korean fan, right, you are not part of the issue. You were not there. So no matter how much you stipulate, no matter how much you think, you will never get that close.
Yeah, you can only form your own conclusion. You will never actually get down to the actual problem.
Yeah, and the thing is, and you think about it, right, the only way you can get that close is if you're a sassing. And the thing is, no one wants to be a sassing. You shouldn't be a sassing. So, honestly, in the end, like, what's the point? Like, why do you go to that extent of, like, because if they really want to screw up, they'll screw up big time sooner or later. You don't have to dig for it so difficult, especially, you don't have to dig so hard for it, especially when it's so ambivalent. Like, the source for, like, this 101 controversy is so ambivalent because you can't even hear things properly. You can't even determine what is said, and on top of that, you can't determine who said it. So in the end, it's just like, it's just basically saying, hey, I heard this problem, but I'm not sure if it's actually a problem, and it affects like Jessica or like Jasmine, but I'm not actually sure if it affects Jasmine or Jessica. Does that make sense? Like in the end, what's the point of your news? If like you can't even be sure of anything.
All you can like roughly sum up is like, oh,
Something happened.
They have the leaked video. Not really sure what was said, not really sure what happened,
Not really sure who said what, but there was a leaked video.
yeah.
That is like essentially
That's essentially the summary of the whole story.
exactly. And you blew it up into such a
He said, she said, I don't know what's going on.
well, but then again, tabloid sells. That's it from us, and we'll see you in our next monthly rant because I don't think this is a news rant.
we won't. I get the feeling we're no longer gonna call this a news wrap up. We'll just call this the news rant.
The monthly news rant.
Yeah, so this was part 2 of the news rant.
We'll see you next month. Bye. Thank you for watching.
And if you want to see more,
Of us, like, subscribe,
and if you have any suggestions,
please leave a comment down below.
bye!